Welcome to today's MAGFAST Live.
MAGFAST Live, a new year, a new name.
Yay! Hi, Seymour.
Hello, Kate. Welcome. We've seen each other, of course. We've been working together all the way through. But
Yeah, it is very exciting. I'm excited for new year, new name. Still wonderful MAGFest. So don't worry, not much is changing. But yeah, so you can see that we had a pretty logo at the beginning that Seymour's wife Amy made. I really like it. So okay, Seymour, take it away.
Just a momentary struggle there. Because I had a window going with the live stream in. So if you heard a little bit of extra sound flying around there, my apologies. This is a new live setup for us, and we're just kind of getting used to it. What we want to do with this show is to sort of set expectations for the year very high. We should probably set expectations for today a little bit lower because Kate and I are both recovering from the virus that a lot of people call Omicron, but I believe is Omicron. Which, man, I tell you, I mean, you're down in Texas, so you got the Texas version of it there, Kate. Can we get Kate and I both up on the screen together, please, so we can talk this through? So in Texas, I'm guessing it's like a tougher version of the virus, probably. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I was really lucky. I just kind of felt like I had the sniffles. So and I think you're really lucky as well.
I was, yeah. So you'd have had the kind of the tougher, the kind of the hotter. Ours was a slightly ruder New York, kind of ruder version of the virus here. I don't mean to make light of it because, of course, we're fortunate and many people are not so much. But it does seem that the Omicron is. Of course, you're in Austin, so it was maybe a slightly more,
softer version.
Some left-leaning version of the virus. All right, now can you hold it for a second here because we had that window open producing extra sound just now, and I tried to close it and I accidentally closed the script. So you take it for a second. I'm going to find the script and I'll be back with you in just a moment.
Okay, I don't hear any extra sound, so that's good at least. So let's start off by talking about the raise that we did last year in November, December. First, thank you to everyone who invested in MAGFAST. You are amazing. We wouldn't be here without you. I have a few statistics here. We had 3,002 investors that invested in us last year, and the average that each person invested was $1,134. So thank y'all so much. That was amazing.
It was amazing. The total came to just a hair over 3.4 million, which is amazing. I was very proud of our team here within MAGFAST and you folks out there as well. Not many small companies have had the kind of support that enabled us to raise. It was 2 million easily inside the first 2 hours. It was almost in the first hour, but it was amazing. And so already we're making some changes to strengthen the team, lean even harder into shipping. Kate will take you through that in just a second. And the new product development. One of the things that we promised in the course of that presentation is that in order to create a great company. Yeah, absolutely. We've got to be, kind of 1,000% shipping all of the pre-orders we've got, but we can't be kind of I guess, how many products is it? 6, right? Life, air, extreme, road, wall, and time. We can't be a 6. What's the expression? A one-trick pony. We can't be a 6-trick pony. We need to have some other stuff coming. We've got some really exciting stuff coming a little bit later this year. We just want to get the better momentum behind shipping before we introduce you to that stuff. But super exciting coming a few months from now. Just again, I mean, Kate. By the way, if you're new here, if this is your first time, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Yeah, we haven't done one for a few weeks now, but most weeks we like to come out, say hello, and welcome you as a member of our MAGFAST, a member of our MAGFAST family. But what was something I forgot what I was going to say? First one of the year. Um, uh, I really have completely forgotten what I was going to say. So with that, let's shuffle that embarrassment off to the side there, and Kate can pick up and just tell you what we're doing with the shipping batches at the moment.
Yes, and I'm also having some difficulties. I have notes in front of me right here, and they seem to have frozen up at the top of my screen. So I'm just going to wing it here. So we have shipped a couple shipping batches, which is super, super exciting. We're currently working on shipping batch 3, and we have reached out to all of the shipping batch 3 people, just keeping communication going. If you are one of the amazing supporters in batch 3, please make sure to check your email from us. We have reached out to you with just additional information, confirmation. So we do hope to. I know we're going to talk about resolutions later. I'll tell you my MAGFAST resolution is we hope to ship everyone ASAP.
Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. Cool. So yeah, so we're leaning in. A new year, a bunch of new initiatives. Very, very exciting stuff. And whether or not you're an investor in MAGFAST. That's what I was going to say. I've remembered what it was there. So the investment round closed. Forget the date now. It was we opened it on the 2nd of December, wasn't it? That it closed. I know some people were writing in afterwards saying, "Is there going to be another chance to invest?" and that kind of thing. Some people, it turns out, because of the SEC rules, weren't able to, because under those rules, you're only allowed to invest a certain amount each year or something. Anyway, on next week's MAGFAST Live, we will have a little bit of news for you about that. So if you missed out or you're interested, just join us. Join us next week. Again, very good, kind of low key, but we'll have a little bit of news for you next week. Kate, have a little bit of news that investors will be pleased with. This isn't just for investors, by the way. It's just that it was the big last thing that we did. That's why we're mentioning it particularly.
Yeah, but it's for everyone.
Yeah. That's very funny. Look, it's going up in the green screen. So this is an envelope. I don't know what to do about that. I promise it's an envelope. I tell you what, I'll take
your other camera.
I will remove its contents, and maybe I actually have a little camera up here. Maybe we can get the camera above. Can we turn on the above camera? Here we go.
There we go.
All right, and this is from. Is that coming into focus? The Post Office of Japan.
Ooh.
Via airmail, and I'll just open it up for you here. It's just arrived yesterday, I think. Okay. Now, can we get this into focus?
There we go.
Is that coming into focus? I don't know how well you can see that because I'm holding it now. Holding it up to the camera now. I can't see it. But in there, you can see a mixture of English and Japanese. But what it's saying is that MAGFAST, back to the main camera, please, is now a registered trademark in Japan. A registered trademark in Japan. Now, there'll be two groups of people hearing that news. Some people will be thinking, so what? And I get it. But when we're trying to build, we're trying to build nothing less than the world's most admired and most profitable charger company. And that involves putting a lot of building blocks into place in advance. So even as Kate and Rich and Sean and Damien and all of customer service and even as so many people are leaning into shipping these products to build a great company for you that can support you for years and years to come, those products for years and years to come, and launch the new product and be successful. We're working on building the international stores and making sure that our rights are secured. And we said, I think in the investor presentation, we said we've got MAGFAST as a trademark across a lot of Europe and this and the other. Anyway, Japan, we now have Japan, even if it came in a transparent envelope. The other thing I was just going to show you because I noticed while the top camera was on there, can we pop that on again, please, Amy? We've often talked about the packaging here, but I don't think we've ever shown you the air packaging before, which is just look at it. Do you see the reflections on it? It's a little difficult to do.
It's beautiful.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And the image on the front there is air head on. And if I lift the top off, it's got that beautiful air mechanism again. Here again, you've got the air collateral. Look at it, all gorgeous. Which I can't remember whether we've shown the air stuff before.
I don't know if we have, but even if we have, I think it's worth looking at again.
It's gorgeous. Horizontal, you can put your thing on horizontal or vertically. The beautiful stand that snaps on and off. Anyway, really, really, really proud of this collateral work. Thank you to Sharon, who moved on sadly last year, but did amazing work on that. And then just this very simple setup. Oops. Beautiful inside there. And it just, can you see the lovely angle on the box? It just fits in. Look at that. Mwah, perfectly. The collateral goes on top. And then we come back to the front camera, please. Let's do the air test.
Ooh.
Ooh. This one's a tiny bit tight.
There we go. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Like a sort of 0.002 of a millimeter adjustment we need to make for the next round. So we're really, really excited about that. Thrilled with that. Now the other thing is, Kate, tell us about this thing, because this is those of us who are fortunate enough to be living. Bring my co-host up on the screen beside me, please. Those of us who are fortunate enough to be living with these products, of course, we're getting to use them every day, and we're just delighted, just brilliant. But Kate, you had an incident the other day, didn't you?
I did. Real quick before I say that, I forgot, it's my bad, to mention that we do have a live chat going. I'm not sure if we've turned it on yet, though. So if we haven't, let's turn on our live chat so everyone can be involved with.
If we're turning it on, say hello. We because of the view we have, we can't see it at the moment.
Yeah, I can't see it. So.
We'll do it for you next week.
Okay.
But anyway, tell us through what happened the other day. Just a Texas girl out and about with you. Tell us what happened. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm very lucky to have a MAGFAST Extreme with me. So our truck, the battery had actually been dead for a bit, and we couldn't find a spot next to it because people kept parking on either side of the truck. We couldn't get our other car in there to jump start it, and I was like, we have Extreme. Why don't we just use Extreme? And we jumped it, and then we took it to the gas station, and then it died again because we didn't let the battery run long enough.
You didn't run long enough to charge it back up again, right?
Exactly. So that was my bad. And so when we made it to the gas station, turned the car off, it died again because it hadn't had time to charge. And luckily, I had brought Extreme with me, and then
and if you can believe this, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of this emergency, with her life on the line, this young lady had the presence of mind to pull out her smartphone and record a little video.
Yeah. And, I knew in the back of my head, I was like, what would Seymour do? So that's what I did.
So we'd love to play it for you. We'd love to play it for you now, please.
Okay, so I'm not camera ready, and that's because this is a real world example of needing Extreme when your car battery dies at a gas station in the middle of nowhere. Not really in the middle of nowhere. I'm near home, so it's okay. I'm safe. But let's show them that the battery is actually dead. Okay. Nada. Okay, so battery super duper dead. I'm now going to connect Extreme to the battery and come around. Okay, give me that. Okay, so go turn the car on, and fingers crossed because this is cold out here. Yes. Yay!
We can go home. Okay, well, here was your real-world example of needing MAGFAST Extreme, and this was super exciting. Yay.
Brilliant. If you just if you haven't seen it before, this is actually one of our samples just came in from the factory the other day. But I'm going to take yours will be packaged beautifully. This is one of the ones when they send the samples over, they put like a kind of protective thing on it like this. But I'm going to take this off just for anyone who hasn't seen it before. So it's super simple, right? Here's the jumpers, right? The black and the red. Always red to red, positive to positive, negative to negative, please. Although we do have this thing as a little protection unit for folks when they occasionally make a mistake. But it's just super simple. You just plug it in like that, makes a beep, does this kind of flashing thing saying it's ready. You might have seen that just now. And you connect it up. And if you weren't with us when we did the first of the long live streams last year as we were launching the investment opportunity, Kate, we had Rex, our special operations director.
Remote
bring Kate
Rex.
Bring Kate up alongside me, please. We had Rex at an undisclosed but remote location. Do you remember when he hooked up a rental car? How many times did he start?
It was 99 times. Almost hit 100, so close.
So, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you were there, you know it. But if you weren't, this MAGFAST Extreme, when fully charged, hooked up to a Hyundai something or other, Elantra or something, with the battery removed, 99 starts. Unbelievable. All right. Good. It's fun to be back. It's fun to be live. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's wrap things up. You got any commitments for the new year, Kate? Have you got a thing you're going to do? What's it called? A resolution?
I do. It's kind of a big one. I don't normally do New Year's resolutions, so I thought I would try one this year. I want to write and self-publish a book.
Boom. Are you ready to tell? Do you have the topic figured out, or is it just I need a book? What's the?
I'm in the idea stage, but I will let y'all know as I progress.
All right. Well, she's in that delicate. She needs a clear headspace. So please don't email your ideas for Kate's book to her at magfast.com.
What about you?
Listen, my commitment, my resolution for the new year is to make sure we get these amazing chargers in your hands, so professionally, and many others, of course. But that's the most important one, and make our investors proud with all the cool new stuff that I mentioned. I think personally, I'm in this. I mean, you know, this Kate, sort of caught in this sort of rock and a hard place thing, which is if I don't take a few minutes, a few hours to relax every now and then, I go completely crazy, and I don't do enough of that. But if ever I take a couple of days off, and anybody so much as hears a wink that oh my God, Seymour left. A couple of years? Was it 2 years ago? A little over 2 years ago. Amy and I and our daughter Hudson, we took like a 3-day weekend. We had we drove up to Niagara Falls, it's beautiful, recorded a video for the company while we were there. And Kate in customer service said, why is Seymour driving? Why did he leave his house when they haven't finished? We have to, this is a long marathon. And so we want the team to look after themselves. And you know this, Kate, when you have something personal comes up and you need some time, we try to look after people so that they've got the strength. So I'm going to try and carve out a little bit more time for my family this year. That's my resolution. All right. But Kate, a book, that ain't nothing, lady. We wish you all the best with that.
Well, thank you. I'll try.
Okay. Again, if you're new, you won't have heard of this before. If you've been with us before, you may be waiting for this moment, which is that every month we do a $1,000 prize draw. You can win $1,000 of our amazing products. There'll be 4 of these, for instance, these days. You can either take the $1,000 worth of our stuff, or you can kind of mix and match, take an Extreme and a Life, and maybe pick up I guess it will be one of the smaller iPhones that you'd get so it's a $1,000 prize. And Kate is your concierge in that, aren't you, Kate? You work with our winners to make sure they get everything they want.
Yep.
So tell folks how to get in the draw this month.
Okay, so you will go to, I'm not sure if there will be a link this time. We're still getting all of our stuff figured out with this new platform. But if you go to magfast.com/fun, you will see that there's a little button you can press. Like I think it'll say it's either January or February. I'm not sure, but it'll say click here to enter. And then you just enter. There's more than just the secret word. You can share on Facebook, share on Twitter, answer a question. I think there's just a few things that you can do, and it's super easy.
Yeah, and each thing that you do gives you more chances to win. And you'll see the list of the previous winners there, and hopefully next time it will be you. So yeah, so magfast.com/live. Oh, and the secret. Sorry,
fun.
Forgive me. magfast.com/fun. This week's secret word is
live.
Because we're MAGFAST live.
Yeah.
That I think is enough tomfoolery for this week. Thank you, Kate. Continue your speedy recovery. I'm doing the same. I think we've both been very fortunate. Our hearts go out to you if you've been more seriously affected, as so many people have with the COVID. And we thank you for being a part of our family. All right. Remember, you can always email us and the team hello@magfast.com. You can tweet us at @GetMagFast. We're at facebook.com/magfast, Instagram @magfast, youtube.com/magfast, and we're somewhere or other on LinkedIn, but they have complicated URLs. I think it's linkedin.com/company/magfast or something like that. But we're always charging for good, right, Kate?
Yes, on your smartphone, tablet, laptop, and more at magfast.com.
Thanks so much. See you next week.